I'm 10-minute drive from Fruita, which has the best mountain biking in the world. Within 28 minutes, I could be at a local ski resort called Powderhorn, which got 32 feet of snow last year. There's about 26 wineries you can tour and visit. There's some good local restaurants, growing their own produce and good kind of farm to table food. And it's known for its fruit. It's actually known for its peaches. Has some of the best peaches grown anywhere in the United States, arguably the best. Area has a lot going for it, and definitely more than enough to fill, a long weekend or a week's trip, just kind of exploring vineyards, food, farms.
Today we're here with Ben Parsons, winemaker behind The Ordinary Fellow in Palisade, Colorado. Ben, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Ben, you've been described as a winemaker, a brand builder, a creative thinker, and a market disruptor. With all of those titles above or behind you, or how you want to position it, you chose to be in Palisade, Colorado, making your wine. Tell us a little bit about the region, why you chose it, what's special about it, why we should come visit you in Colorado.
Yeah, Palisade is it's beautiful. It's on the western slope of Colorado. It's about a 4-hour drive west of Denver over the mountains, and it's about 4.5 hours east of Salt Lake City. And it's an American Viticultural Area, designated, called the Grand Valley, and it's pretty stunning. You come through this canyon called the Tibet Canyon. On the north side, you have these Book Cliff Mountains that kind of rise above you. On the south side, you have the Colorado River, and it's a very kind of niche microclimate. And it's definitely an agricultural community. What a lot of people don't realize, because they just drive straight past on I-70, is that really it's just proximity to all things good, kind of outdoorsy. So within 28 minutes, I could be at a local ski resort called Powderhorn, which got 32 feet of snow last year. I'm an hour and a half from Aspen. I'm an hour and 20 minutes from Moab. I'm 10-minute drive from Fruita, which has the best mountain biking in the world. There's it's all kind of old, like Ute Indian territory. There's wild Mustangs up on the Book Cliffs. It's known for its fruit. It's actually known for its peaches, believe it or not, and has some of the best peaches grown anywhere in the United States, arguably the best. But it's a very small microclimate. Palisade's around 4,500 feet elevation. There's about 26 wineries you can tour and visit. Take a few days, spend a weekend. There's some good local restaurants, growing their own produce and making some real good kind of farm to table food. And yeah, Grand Junction is a city that in the last 5 years has really exploded. And Grand Junction is 10 minutes from Palisade, just to be clear. It went through a series of kind of boom and busts during the oil shale kind of business back in the day, but now kind of strongly focused on tourism, and lots of people leaving the Front Range of Denver, Denver, Colorado Springs, moving to the Western Slope for kind of quality of life, and also we have a lot of California transplants as well, just because it is cheaper to live. You are outdoors all the time. You can travel long distances very quickly. I've put 42,000 miles on my car this year, delivering wine all over the state of Colorado, basically.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I feel like this particular area has a lot going for it, and definitely more than enough to fill, a long weekend or a week's trip, just kind of exploring vineyards, food, farms, outdoor opportunities, taking a trip to Moab. It's really pretty, and it's one of the reasons I moved here. I mean, I'd been in the city for a long time. I grew up just south of London in England, but I lived in London for some time, and I loved it when I was young, and I love Denver as well, because I feel like when I started the Infinite Monkey Fear, and that was really kind of when a lot of people were moving to Denver, and it was becoming, something substantial. It was one of the fastest growing cities in the country at that time, and I feel like we were a big part of, pushing that growth and in tandem with like the other food and beverage scene, like craft breweries and good restaurants. And so, it's with two young kids, like 8 and 10-year-olds, it really made a lot of sense to take the opportunity to kind of get to somewhere where I wanted to be rather than somewhere I had to be.